Good morning, brothers and sisters. It's morning here in the state where I live. In case you're wondering what these buttons are, those are my boys. I only have two boys, but I have pictures of them in different sports. So I have two sons, and so I just thought I'd explain. Those are their buttons from their sports and stuff. Of course, these lovely signs above my head are warning signs, but I think that's kind of appropriate because a lot of my videos are warnings about the coming rapture. And because I've just had a lot of words and visions and dreams the Lord has been giving me lately. And so I like to share them. It's not something I lay there and think up and think maybe this is what the Lord is saying, or I imagine it. But it's very clear to me that it's Him. So it's not audible, but it is very clear that He's been speaking a lot. And I could just kind of come and share the conclusion or the Bible verse, surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. That's kind of the conclusion. But you could say, well, I probably just went to the Bible and looked that up. And while the Bible is a lot of times looked at as a historical book, it's also a futuristic book, and it does talk about in the last days God will give people dreams and visions and prophetic words. So I think some people don't want to hear like the weirdness of it, like what I saw and then what the conclusion was. For example, I could just tell you the Bible verse, I'll dwell in the house of the Lord forever. But what I actually heard was, I will betroth you to be my bride forever. And it was just beautiful. It's just beautiful to wake up with those words in your spirit and know that the Lord is communicating with you that you are His bride. If you are His church, you are His bride, and He will marry you and be committed to you and faithful to you forever. And He loves you like no one else could love you. He knows you like no one else could know you. So He is our groomsman. He is our coming groom, and He loves you. And I just want people to know that He just wants to communicate with us because He loves us and He wants to reach out. He doesn't want to just be a distant historical figure, a distant historical book. It is about a relationship, and God is still speaking. And so also in my dream this morning, I saw just the color white and just symbolic of the whiteness of the bride and the purity. And He will make us pure, and He makes us holy, and He is faithful to bestow His righteousness upon us because of the cross. And then I saw a mattress that was a House brand mattress. There's the Houzz brand. And I thought of, again, the whiteness and the house, that we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. And also that it ends in Z. God is the A to the Z, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. And we will dwell in His house forever. And it will be a place of rest. We will enter His perfect rest and be in His perfect spirit forever. So if you haven't given your life to the Lord, again, He loves you and knows you better than anyone else can. He wants to communicate with you and dwell in your spirit, and you to dwell in His spirit and be one with you and with the body of Christ. So if you haven't given your life to Jesus, give your life to Jesus today. God bless you guys. Bye.